You are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be learning how to draw isometric circle. Isometric circle horizontally and vertically. Vertically, it could be facing the right or it could be facing the left. So we're going to learn how to draw these three circles in isometric projection. First of all, let us draw a circle of diameter 60 in isometric circle. How do you do this? In order to draw this, you have to draw an isometric square of whose sides is equal to the diameter of the circle I want to draw. So if you are drawing a circle of diameter 60, that means we are going to draw an isometric square of side 60. So you are going to use 60-degree set square, not 45 degrees. This is 45 degrees set square and this is 60-degree set square. So we are using this. First, we'll start with the horizontal one, the one that is horizontal. You draw receding lines like this and like this. So you will now measure 60. This is 60. Then measure 60 on the other side. This is another 60. So after I have done that, you now draw an isometric line parallel to this at this point. You draw another one parallel to this one from this point. So let us do this one first. This is the first one. Then you rotate it and draw the second one. This is the second one. That is the first step. Now the next step is now to divide each of the sides of the square into two equal parts. Since this is 60, we need to divide it into 30. 1, 2. This is 30. Then the other side too, you divide it into 30. 1, 2, 3, 30. So you now draw parallel line at those points. That's isometric line. You take this one like this. You take the other one like this. So now that's the second step. Then the third step is to now let us label all the corners. Let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you notice that if you draw a line from 5 to 1, that will give us a diagonal. If you draw another line from 3 to 5, that will give us another diagonal. Now the one that is the longer diagonal will be 1 to 5. So you draw that one out. You draw the longer diagonal, which is 1 to 5. Now you now use the shorter diagonal to form letter A. You come to 3, extend it to 8. Similarly, extend 3 to 6. So we have formed letter A. Now the point where the letter A is intersecting the longer diagonal, you also mark that point. Let's say this is 9 and this point is 10. Now when you are doing your construction, you don't necessarily need to indicate all this numbering. Just picture what you are doing by heart and you get it correctly. So now you stay on 3. That's the top of A. You use 8 and 6. That is the leg of A. You connect them together. You connect 8 to 6 like this. You connect 8 to 6. You put it on point 3. That is the top of A. And you connect the two legs of A. Now you now go to the reverse side, which is 7. You now connect 2 to 4. You can see you connect 2 to 4. You connect with thick line. Yeah, like that. Now the next step is to now go to 9 and connect 2 to 8. You go to 9 and you connect 2 to 8. This is 2 connected to 8. You can see that. So go to 2. Let us make it thicker. You have to be very careful so that you have a smooth curve like that. You connect 2 to 8. Now similarly, you go to 10 and connect 4 to 6. You go to 10, you connect 4 to 6. You can see we have our smooth isometric circle placed horizontally. Now let us now assume it is placed vertically to the right hand side, and let's say it is the same 60 side. All you need to do is to, let us use this side. This is already here to here is 60 already. All you need to do, just draw a vertical line from this point. Take another vertical line from this point, because you need to draw another circle of diameter 60. So you need to draw an isometric square of diameter 60. If you notice, when we were doing the first one that is placed horizontally, there was no vertical line. We only had 2 receding lines placed horizontally. But in the case when you want to, when your circle is vertically placed, then your isometric box that you draw will be, an isometric square will be vertically placed. One of the lines will be vertical. So let us measure 60. This is 60. Just place it like that. So here to here is 60. So we have our square. This is our isometric square. So from there, the next step again is to divide each side of the square into 2 equal parts. That is 30, 30. This is 30 on this side. Then you divide this one too into 2, which will be 30, 30. 1, 2, 3. This is 30. So we can now take this and this one too. Take this that way. So now we have our isometric. We have our isometric square. So join the longer diagonal as the next step, and use the shorter diagonal here to here to form letter A. You come here, take this one here, you come here, take this one here. So we have our letter A. So we can now begin to join. You start from the head of A, join the legs of A. You stay here, extend your compass to the leg of A, and you connect. See, you have to be very careful. It is not. That's why you have to be very careful. Your square must be perfect square. If it is not perfect square, you may not get it correctly. See, it's going out a little. That means it is not very perfect. You have to be very careful. You stay on this other side and join this one. Can you see that? You join that. Then you stay on where the leg of letter A is intersecting the diagonal, the longer diagonal. The point of intersection, you put it there and complete this side of the ellipse like this. Then similarly for the other side, place it here and complete your ellipse or your isometric circle. So that is that by the left. Assuming you have to draw your circle to be by the right on this face, all you need to do is the same thing. You first of all extend a vertical line. In this case, it will have my t square. My set square is intersecting with my table. Let me do it this way. I need to transfer this one. You don't necessarily need to do it this way. We should have used our set square directly with the combination of with the t square, but because when I place it like this, it will be intersecting with the side of my table, and that may distort the position of the camera. That's why I had to employ the method I just did. So I've drawn the vertical line, so I can now come to this side and draw the receding line to the left. You see, notice that when we are drawing isometric circle standing vertically, and on the left hand side we'll have a vertical line and a receding line to the left. But when we are drawing an isometric circle which is by the left, then we have a receding line to the left and vertical lines. So that's how we do it. Now is to divide into two. The division is already there, so we can just transfer this. You can just transfer that like that, and this one too is already there. Just transfer it like that. So now you draw the longer diagonal and use your shorter diagonal to form letter A like this, and like that. So we have our letter A. Now is to join our points. Stay on the top of A to join the legs of A. Do the reverse side, which is here. Join this. Now you stay on where the diagonal is intersecting with the leg of A, which is this point. You stay here and you join this. Now you stay on the other, go to the other side. So we have been able to draw isometric circle horizontally, isometric circle vertically to the left, and isometric circle vertically to the right. So that is what we are going to do for this video. If you have enjoyed the video, please like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next video.